Hi everybody, so today I'll be teaching the Cotton Eye Joe, but before I get into teaching it, I just want to take a minute and kind of talk about how the Cotton Eye Joe came about. So around the early 18th century, a song came out and it started to become really popular amongst people in the Deep South, especially slaves on the plantations. And towards the early 20th century, it kind of started to spread out and gain some more ground. And so people started to make dances with it and have their own variations with it. So I will be showing the most commonly known and the most, I would say, performed dance, which is the line dance version that they do at like bars and honky tonks and stuff. So yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, so you're gonna take your heel and you're gonna tap it in front of you twice. So 1, 2, and then you're gonna tap your toe behind you twice. 1, 2, and then you're gonna go up to your right and tap, and then pick your foot up and hit the inside of your foot, and then stick it back out, and then hit it inside of your foot behind you, and then you're gonna grapevine, which is front, behind, out, and then together, and then you're gonna spin, and then we're gonna do the whole thing over again.
Best teacher ever!
Okay.
But I've been forgotten, I Joe. I've been married long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
No.
But I've been forgotten, I Joe. I've been married long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
So the song that y'all just heard and the performance you just watched is the line dance version. The song is from Rednecks, which is actually a Swedish techno group, and they got that song trying to like not make fun of but tease Americans and more of a fun little joke, but it became a lot more popular in Europe than they thought it would be, and so that's kind of like the connotation that Europeans have of Americans. So I just wanted to take a minute and talk about the more traditional styles of the dance. First off, we have the traditional couples dance, which came about in the 1920s, and it appears to be the original dance. It's done in a ballroom position in a circle of couples, and the men start in the center and work their way around. Just so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about, here is a snippet from couples doing the dance. As you can see, they're in the ballroom position and the men are facing the center with the hand hold. All right, the next version that I'll be talking about is the line dance version from the USA. It is actually done in groups of 3 or 4 people holding each other around the waist, and they're usually aligned like spokes on a wheel. So this one, also insert a little clip of it here, is more traditionally done as the folk dance version, and it's a lot different than the one that I just performed. All right, as you can see in this picture here, the groups are of 3 to 4, and they're arranged in a line like spokes on the wheel, and so they're just moving in a big circle. And the last version I'll be talking about is the mixer dance version. It's based on the line dance version, not the old couples dance. And it's actually the most popular in Europe, which is kind of random. Like, who would have thought? So it's done in a circle of couples. The men are on the inside facing the outside, and women are on the outside facing the men. So everyone holds right hands with each other. The partners are kind of like offset, so that men are forming an inner circle and the women form an outer ring. And depending on the version, there's different introductions and ways to start the dance. All right, and in this picture of the mixer dance version, we can see that the men are on the inside while the women are on the outside. It's a big circle of couples who all have right hands with each other, right hand hold. And it's kind of hard to tell in this picture, but the men should be offset so that they make an inner circle while the women form an outer circle, or the robins and the larks. All right, thank you all so much for watching my presentation, and I hope you learned a lot about the Cotton Eye Joe. Have a great day.